This is not about me. It is about you, and it's about fighting. Fighting the biggest evil around us, that is leftism. If you're still watching, you, I believe, perceive how important it is to fight the left, those who want to destroy America. Donald Trump is proud of having peeled off a segment of African Americans and an even bigger segment of Latino Americans compared to other presidential candidates. We can get even more in one clean way, whether it involves Mr. Trump or not. It is to be raising what scares the heck out of Democrats every single month: the specter of abortion coming to their state. In my state, Connecticut, a law was recently, unfortunately, passed that expanded abortion treatments, expanded the availability to more youngsters with less permissions and more clinics. It unfortunately passed, but not on party lines. It was passed, slight majority of Republicans voting against, but they were joined by a good number of African American legislators and Latino legislators. They are your wedge, ladies and gentlemen. This could destroy the Democrat Party. There needs to be a wedge because Democrat moderates protect the leftists. But here, there were Black and Latino legislators who went against their party, bravely so, for the right, for the goodness to have babies stay born. This kind of vote is something every conservative legislator should be bringing up. Look, and voting for it. That alone is good, but the bonus is you divide the Democrats. Raise infanticide in legislation every single month, and potentially use that word because abortion is a little too tame. Does it also divide Republicans? Not if you persuade. Persuasion can unite Republicans, because even these moderate on the abortion debate Republicans, I think they have been persuaded by 2 generations of leftism that, oh, that fetus, they call it, it's part of the woman's body. No, it is in her body. It is a viable life on its own, just a little bit behind the same afterbirth 1.5-year-old, which can't live on its own without feeding and care from an adult. Also, on the persuasion end, I like the do unto others principle. You wouldn't want what's done to that baby done to you. Brains sucked out of the skull, or the skull just plain crushed before being dragged out as gooey slop. Finally, no state has even countenanced putting women in jail, even under strict no abortion laws. They might have countenanced putting doctors in jail who know better. And so this is not an anti-women thing. It's a good thing for conservatives to unite on. Do not be afraid of division when you've got the right. Republicans don't have a great strategy otherwise. I mean, if there was anyone to embolden Republicans to stand tall, it was Donald Trump. And the results are not great. By contrast, 8 years of Obama witnessed a slow increase in the number of seats, state by state by state, that had legislatures turn red. A big man creates a backlash, so it might make sense to be little, but use this big tool, the issue of infanticide, as the biggest wedge that we've ever seen to divide Democrats and ultimately quell leftism. I'm Mark Stewart.